Despite the optimism, what are the challenges and the solutions for the pre-salt?
Well, we have all the reasons to be optimistic because we have been working hard up to now in the exploration phase and 100% success ratio. Right now, we have started since last year a deep study on the production technology that should be necessary to develop these fields. It looks to us that some areas that are which used to be of concern, we are currently being able to develop them in a good pace, coherent with the rest of the production development phase of the project. So, reservoir characterization, the determination of the best reservoir method to increase recovery factor, the drilling of the wells and well construction, better saying, including drilling and completion. The best geometry for the wells in order to reduce the number of the wells, optimize productivity per well. All of this is quite important for the 2P and the other areas because more than 50% of the capex will be assigned to well construction. And finally, I'd like to highlight CO2 management. We have CO2 content. In 2P, it's 8 to 12. In other areas, it's even greater than that. We have identified that we should not release this or ventilate this CO2 to the atmosphere, and we have decided to reinject it in a saline aquifer or in the formation. In the formation, it looks like we will have a benefit for an increment on the recovery factor in comparison to the water injection method, and that's exactly what we are currently studying. We might have this conclusion by second semester next year, and I think these three items, of course there are other ones, but these three items are those ones that make us optimistic that they are not barriers, they are challenges that are able to be overcome.
And do you think the pre-salt development will see Petrobras depart from the FPSO to other solutions?
Yes, I totally believe that the FPSO alternative is a temporary solution that we are adopting to have flexibility in terms of wellhead positioning and FPSO location. Why that? Because there are still some uncertainties in relation to the reservoir, and if we go for a dry completed unit, we would have to have a much better knowledge of the reservoir. We will only be able to have that after the extended well test period and eventually even the pilot period. So we are in parallel with the FPSO developments. We are studying internally and with the industry alternatives for dry completed units like extension of the water depth of TLWPs up to 2,200 meters and appropriate use of spars on the area, including the constructability of these units in Brazil, plus the mating operation, which is something that we normally have not so good weather conditions during the summer season, as you have, for example, in the Gulf of Mexico, not in the summer, but in the winter, and in the North Sea during their summer. So we are currently working in parallel, and we believe that this technology will be on the toolbox for the conception guys to use them definitely after 2007, and hopefully before than that, including, for example, FPDSOs. D means drilling. So the major drive is to decrease the dependence on drilling rigs, floating drilling rigs availability.